Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a 105 leFH18B2, the French Tier 5 Premium SPG we know as Fifi La Pew Pew, and this one's on the south spawn of Halluf under the command of Zefnar. Battle started. Now this is a Tier 6 battle, he's Tier 5 Arty, and there's a big traffic jam at the start of the battle. But he's not staying in the usual places, no, he's actually moving to these bushes. And looks like he's going to fire from between them down into the valley. Right, he's got a 105mm light field howitzer, which is the most produced RT round or RT gun in the German forces in the Wehrmacht. And it was actually very effective. And it's mounted on several of the other tanks in the game. It's on the Vespa, it's also on the Panzer leFH18B2, which otherwise is known as a Grasshopper. So it's actually quite a good gun. Fires around at the IKB. It wasn't fully dialed in, which is why it wasn't accurate there, I'm afraid. But the IKB is coming up for another look, so he'll get another chance to hit it. Just trying to find a solution that works. He fires in there. Nope, that one wasn't working. Now, as before, Zefnar is loaded with 10 rounds of heat ammunition. And whilst the HE will do 410 alpha and penetrates 53mm of armour, the heat will actually do 350 alpha and penetrates 104mm of armour, and that's a lot more. And he got a lovely hit there on the side of that T-3485's turret. He's fired another round of that P-43. There's a gap in the wall there. I think he may have seen that from another video. You can't actually get accurate shots of that P-43 if he sits into that position. And yes, he just got smacked for 134 non-penetrating shots. Looks like he's going to try and do the T-3485M, but he's too close to that wall. So instead, he's going to go for that T-150. Rounds out. Now might be the moment to actually load that heat, because he'll go straight through the armour of that T-150 if he does. And he got a direct hit there. He's tracked him. His reload time's 7.85 seconds. Oh, and the T-150 pulls away. Never mind, it was an HE round, so it wasn't hugely expensive. But there is an M4 improved, and he fires around at that, but he wasn't fully dialed in again, so it misses. The M4 improved has very thin armour. He fires another round in. This time it does land where the M4 was, but he's pulled back, and I expect the T-150 will appear. He does. Yeah, he's gone around that corner, but the M4 was reverse side scraping, which is not a very good idea in the tank that's got very poor armour. Well, the enemy has lost more tanks than our team has. We've got 4 kills, they've got 3, but it's only a 1 tank difference. Now, can we make that a 2 tank difference? Well, he fired a snapshot, and as you know, I keep saying, if you fire a snapshot, you waste a round, because only 1 in every 1,000 shots or so will go directly onto the target. Now, that was an aim shot, and that one worked. He killed the archer. Now he's going for the T-67, and that one worked. So he's got 2 kills now. Going for the easy 8. Rounds out. Missed it just. He needs to dial in, because that one is actually over the other side of the rock face. That one hit. He got that one on target. He's dialing in. Almost there. Rounds out again. If the easy 8's there, he'll take the shell. No, he didn't. He pulled back. Now we're going for that T-3485M. Now let it dial in. No, he doesn't. He snapshots. But he does hit the target this time. So I'll eat my words. And he did get that one. But as I say, that will be the exception that proves the rule. He fires at the T-150. Wasn't fully dialed in, but he did get a critical hit on the tracks. Yes, this shell does have 2 meters of splash. Unfortunately, we lost sight of the VK3601H that was on that corner. He fires another one in just in case he's still there. No, he's not. Now, can't get a shot at the P-43 unless he pulls forward. And oh, there's the T-3485M. And they're going in to try and kill our teammate. He just misses the T-150 again, and we lose our T-34. And I think he was shoved out of that dip, that gully, by the T-3485M down the cliff. If he was, that was a very nasty little kill. But it looks like they're stuck in there now, and they're actually taking fire from quite a long way away. Now, when they come out of there, we might be able to get a shot at them, but they're not spotted when they come out of that dip. But that P-43, well, yeah, he went into the open, and the Jagdpanzer IV saw him. Now, with a bit of luck, the Jagdpanzer IV might be able to spot for us if they come over that ridgeline, but we're now one tank down on the enemy, so we've lost a number of tanks very, very quickly. Although we do have an AMX-ELC on the other side of the battlefield. And I wonder if he's the one who spotted that Easy 8. No, it's probably the 88. That one wasn't quite on target. RNG said no. He's trying to get a solution. Okay, we got a Stug 4. And he's just taken damage. And oh, we fired the round just after he'd been killed. It would have missed anyway. There's the Easy 8. He's making his way this way. I think he's going to try and make his way up the cliff. And oh, we just lost another tank. But we're now 9 all. So 6 tanks on both sides. And Zefnar's decided he's going to get out of here if he can. Move further north. Because that Easy 8 is headed up this way. Okay, well, looks like he's going to try and hide behind the bushes here. And if he can, get a direct hit on the... Or is he? No! What is he doing? He's actually going quite close and he's... Oh, he's going to hide behind these rocks here and see if he can get shots on the enemy. The Easy 8's now in sight, but he can't see Zefnar because he's hiding. And Zefnar's now aiming towards the enemy tank. At the other, it's the M41 HMC. Got a splash. And the kill goes to the AMX-ELC. Now, he can't see the Easy 8 at the moment. Oh, he can get a shot on him, though. Fires a round in. Nope, just missed. Fire at that spot there. Okay, he's loaded. Rounds out. And he got a hit. He is still there. Now, can he get a kill shot? He got another hit. He knocked over that bush, the Easy 8. He obviously pulled back. Firing another one in. And no, he's not there now. So he's obviously moved. He's only got 3 rounds of HE left. He's waiting for the 88 to spot the target. There's only 3 enemies left. The T150, the T3485M and that Easy 8. So it's a 2-to-1 advantage. He's trying to get into a position so he can shoot. This is one of the most unusual firing positions I've ever seen. And now he's decided to shoot to the T150 in the north. And that's required him to turn his Arty all the way around in that very precarious, is it precarious? Precarious position. It's a very dangerous position anyway. He's hanging on the edge of the cliff. Precarious. Oh, don't flip yourself, whatever you do. Oh, and the Easy 8 suddenly comes into view because the 88 has found him. Okay, so he's decided to go back because he wants that kill. Now, just turn side on, that's it. Okay, now, can he get a shot? Yes, just, I think. No, didn't get that one in, but there he is. He's got a solution, oh, temporarily, but he knows the guy's going down the cliff. Now, can he get a hit? He's going to have to go around the corner here, and that might reveal him to the Easy 8. He might be able to get a shot. Don't flip, whatever you do. Here he is. There he is. Yes! Got him side on. That was satisfying. He's now got 3 kills. But there's still 2 enemies to take out. The T150 and that T3485M. And he's hit him before. Remember, that was the one he hit on the side of the turret. So, yeah, that guy's going to want revenge. He might be just around the corner, actually, because our Arty and our 60GFT have actually been making their way up the west side of the map towards the corner. They haven't found him yet, but he was last seen in grid square D1. I wonder if he's still in this neighborhood. Well, we don't have to worry about Arty, so we can knock down as much as we want, but the 60G FT is going ahead with the Bishop. I think the T150 was pulling back towards his own cap area. He didn't feel comfortable. Probably wanted to defend his cap just in case our guys got around there. He obviously knew about the AMX CLC making his way over to the other side of the map, and that's why he wanted to get back to his cap. I'm a bit surprised that the T3485M decided to do the same. At this moment, I'd be trying to head across the valley, if anything, to get close to the enemy. There's the T150, he's been spotted, he's on the minimap, and the 60GFT takes him out, which just leaves the T3485M to find, and we don't know where he is. As I said, last seen in grid square D1. Now, is he really over this side of the map? If so, he might come right behind Zefnar. And Zefnar did fire 2 rounds of his heat ammo during that game. I didn't realise he had actually expended some heat. But he's only got 2 rounds of HE left. And he's asking, or rather the 60GFT is asking, how much HP does the T3485 have? And the Zefnar said it's 208. That's all he has left. So he must have been counting. Well, at the moment it appears that he is waiting to ambush the T3485 if he comes towards the cap. He's loading heat. In fact, that's why I carry 2 rounds of heat in my Fifi. For close encounters with the enemy, we're going to shotgun them at close range. It's a nice little equalizer because, of course, you know that it's going to, if it makes contact perpendicular to the surface, it's going to penetrate most enemy tanks. Because, of course, it's got much higher penetration, 104 millimeters. So it's much more likely to go through the T3485M. Oh, 60GFT just died. So it looks like he was seen by the T3485, and they're indicating he's in the corner. So he's up here somewhere. So Zefnar needs to be on the other side of the valley. It's a long flight time for the shell, 3 seconds flight time. And the Bishop is having a few shots in, but it looks like it's going to have to be the 88 and the Jagdpanzer IV who are going to have to drive up there and try and find him. And that's the 2-minute warning. So if somebody doesn't get in the cap soon, we're going to have to put more than 1 tank in the cap. And that gives the enemy a chance to get resets. Now, if anything, that tank would be behind those bushes. So I'd certainly try a shot or 2 with HE at those bushes, because I've killed tanks that were actually sitting in the bushes waiting for somebody to come to their cap in the past. In fact, the last one I killed in the bush was an enemy Fifi, and the shot landed right in the cockpit and took him out of the game. Okay, Bishop is looking towards those bushes. Oh, and there's the T3485, and he's found our Jagdpanzer IV. Okay, now we need something to stop him. Oh my god! What a shot! At long range. That was a 2.3 second delay, and he took out that T3485M with 1 heat round. That was very, very good. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's a first class tank for Zefnar in the 105 leFH18B2. He managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly. He also got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 13 in that one. He didn't get any epic medals, but he did get a very high win 8 from that game. 5,785, which is very good indeed. Super Unicom standard. And yes, he did get some blind shots in that game as well. So let's have a look at team score. Well, he got the highest damage on his team. He got 1,858 hit points of damage, but the high scorer was, in fact, the T150, who managed to get a high caliber and a top gun for 2,368 hit points of damage overall. And the next high scorer was that T3485M with 771. When it came to kills, it was the T150 again. He got 6 kills, but Zefnar was second with 4, and the 88 managed to get a steel wall and 2 kills, so did the MXCLC. Nobody else got above 1 kill. And when it came to base XP, it was Zefnar with 890. Yes, he was on the winning side. That's why he tops out the T150, who only managed to get 612 base experience points, but he still beat all the other members of Zefnar's team, including the AMXCLC, who got 551, and the VK3001D, who got 506. Zefnar fired 33 rounds, so he only had 9 rounds left at the end of the game, 2 HE and 7 heat. 11 direct hits, 4 penetrations. That last shot must have been a penetration. I'm sure of it. Let's have a look at the score. Yes, it was a penetrating round. 312 hit points of damage overall, but of course that last shot wasn't for the full amount. It was just for part of it. And if we look at the rest of the detail report, 11 splash as well. Damage of 1,858 hit points, of which 1,804 were at more than 300 meters. I think the difference was that shot on the Easy 8, which was fairly close. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 4, and on a premium count he earned 45,936 credits, and after ammunition resupply took away 30,096 credits. Not bad for 14 minutes. And 1,335 XP times 4 for the first victory, got 2,670 rather for completing the mission and events, and 534 because this is a premium Arty, one of only 2 premium Arties in the game. Wargaming are missing out on huge amounts of revenue by not putting more premium Arty in the game. They think it will upset the tank players, but what they forget is most of those tank players are going to want to buy a premium Arty if it's available, so they're missing out on a huge number of sales. And as Quickie Baby pointed out just today, I think it was, they made $50 million from selling Scorpions. Just how much would they actually make if they sold premium Arty? A lot more, I suspect. He also picked up 8,544 experience points to finish off that and my rant. Yes, so a very good battle there by Zefnar. He got the highest damage on his team, and of course he won the battle with that last shot. A heat round, 2.3 seconds flight time across the battlefield into the enemy tank, and won the game for his team. Well done indeed. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. I know I can be an annoying voice to listen to if you listen to it at length. Yes, I know. And I put out a lot of videos for the members and for the people who send their replays in. But we give people the chance to have their moment of glory on YouTube. And that's all right by me, as long as they can put up with my voice. If you enjoyed it, that's great. Thanks very much for watching.